residents of Rio de Janeiro, Brazil, are used to seeing sloths crossing the road daily, or rather, during their journey across the road, as it can take them hours without exaggeration. When people see a sloth crossing, they don't just wait. Instead, one of them usually volunteers, gets out of their car, and helps the sloth across, saving a significant amount of time for both the sloth and the drivers. Generally, the most notable feature of the sloth is its name. But what makes a sloth so slow that it's literally named after slowness? The sloth is a mammal that lives in the trees of tropical rainforests in Central and South America. Sloths are divided into two main families, the two-toed sloths, which have 2 toes on their front limbs, and the three-toed sloths, which, as the name suggests, have 3 toes on their front limbs. The average length of a sloth ranges from 60 to 80 centimeters, and it weighs between 3 to 10 kilograms. They have no external ears, almost no tail, and their bodies are covered with long hair. Their sense of sight is weak, and their hearing isn't great either. The only strong sense they have is their sense of smell, which includes an excellent spatial memory. Interestingly, sloths have extra vertebrae at the base of their necks, allowing them to rotate their heads up to 270 degrees, similar to owls. The main reason sloths are so named is due to their extreme slowness. To cover a distance of 1.5 to 2 meters, which would be 1 or 2 steps for a human, a sloth needs a full minute. Imagine that some species of turtles move several times faster than sloths. But why exactly are sloths so slow? The primary reason is their diet. Sloths can be described as tree friends, as the tree provides almost everything they need. They eat from it, sleep on it, mate on it, and even give birth while hanging from it. The sloth's attachment to trees stems from their diet, which consists almost entirely of leaves. They rarely eat seeds or fruits, and they consume leaves from over 90 different types of trees, with their favorite being the cecropia tree, a tropical tree with large leaves. Sloths rarely come down from trees to drink water. They mostly rely on rain droplets on leaves for hydration and, if needed, obtain water from the moisture in the leaves themselves. One might wonder what the connection is between their diet and their slowness. The relationship is simple. Any living being uses food to generate energy. Leaves have very low nutritional value, and the little energy they provide is not immediately available. The digestion of leaves takes a long time, sometimes up to weeks. The sloth's digestive system is complex, and they rely on beneficial bacteria in their stomachs to ferment and break down the leaves. This process can take up to 30 days for a single leaf. As a result, sloths lack the energy to perform any activity quickly, hence their extreme slowness. Another reason for their slowness is their muscle mass, which makes up less than 25% of their body weight, compared to about 50% in most other mammals. This means that the muscles responsible for movement respond more slowly than those of other animals. Additionally, sloths suffer from color blindness due to the absence of cone cells in their eyes. They can only see well in dim light, and in bright daylight, their vision is almost non-existent. This visual impairment means they take longer to observe their surroundings and decide on their movements, further contributing to their slow pace. Despite their slow movement, sloths have survival mechanisms. They rarely come down from trees, only doing so once a week to defecate. Even though they could defecate while hanging from trees, they prefer to come down, dig a hole, and cover their waist like cats. This descent exposes them to danger, but it's an ingrained behavior. When faced with a predator like a jaguar, sloths don't just give up. They have long, strong claws, second only to the giant armadillo in length, averaging 10 centimeters. When threatened, they display their claws to scare off predators. Despite their lack of energy, sloths are physically stronger than humans by 3 times and can bite if necessary. While in trees, sloths have other defense mechanisms, such as camouflage. Their fur color closely resembles tree branches, and sometimes, algae grow on their bodies, turning them green and blending them with their environment, making them hard for predators like birds of prey to spot. Interestingly, despite being mammals with warm blood, sloths do not regulate their body temperature like other animals. To conserve energy, they absorb heat from their surroundings, such as sunlight, making them invisible to predators that rely on thermal detection, like snakes. Additionally, sloths can swim 3 times faster than they move on land and can hold their breath underwater for up to 40 minutes, providing an escape route when near water. That's it. Who made it this far? All of you who did are awesome. Give us a like before you leave so we can see how many made it to the end. Don't forget, if you have any midnight questions that keep you awake, write them in the comments under the video, and we'll answer them. Bye.